Have you ever watched a movie and thought, why is the hero always the best-looking person alive, and the villain looks like they got hit by a truck, then the truck backed up and hit them again? I'm not joking. Let's run a quick test. Batman versus the Joker, Harry Potter versus Voldemort, Spider-Man versus Green Goblin, Agent J versus Boris, Disney heroes, Disney villains. Of course, something smells fishy. I'm Truthfinder, and you're on the journey of truth. I spent hours investigating movies, reading old Hollywood papers, digging through box office numbers, and even spying on a couple of Hollywood workers, until I discovered the secret Hollywood hid from us for decades. Let's dive in. First of all, handsome hero versus ugly villain is not a modern thing. In the 1920s and 30s, Hollywood literally wrote this rule into the Hays Code. It said, evil shall never be made attractive. So evil people, the villains, had to look unpleasant, so the audience would immediately know who the bad guy was. But that's just the old school reason. The real reason? Well, we got to go back to the 1920s. A psychologist named Edward Thorndike discovered that when we see an attractive person, our brain automatically assumes they are also kinder, smarter, more honest, more heroic. It's called the halo effect. One study from Princeton showed we decide if someone is trustworthy in 1/10 of a second, just by looking at their face. Another study in 2007 looked at real court cases. Attractive defendants got short sentences on average. When Hollywood makes the hero handsome, audience instantly likes them, sides with them, and even falls in love with them. Movie makes more money. And if the villain is ugly, audience instantly dislikes them, cheers when they lose. Hollywood is literally using human psychology to make humans love their movies. And it works every single time. That's why in real life, the villain isn't usually ugly. Hollywood lied to us. But here's where it gets interesting. Studies shows the more attractive the main actor, the higher the box office. The uglier the villain, the louder the audience cheered when they died. Interesting, right? Now, there are exceptions. Shrek, the hero who is ugly enough to break a mirror just by smiling at it. And Loki, Venom, Killmonger, Maleficent. These villains are hotter than half the heroes. And what happened? The audience started liking them. Loki has a bigger fan base than Thor in some countries. Venom became the hero of his own sequel. Killmonger almost made people side with him against Black Panther. So when studios make an attractive villain, the movie gets more interesting. Here's the scary part nobody talks about. This beauty bias is so strong that when they try to break it, it backfires hard. Remember the live-action Aladdin? They made Jafar ugly, but they made Jasmine kind of average looking, and suddenly a lot of people online were complaining she wasn't hot enough. Or the new Snow White movie, average looking princess, hot evil queen. The internet lost its mind. Hollywood knows the rule works, so they're terrified to break it. So the real answer is simple. We are psychologically wired to like attractive people and dislike unattractive ones. And Hollywood just used this psychology for profit for over 100 years. Next time you watch a movie and think, why is the main actor always so fine? Now you know it's not a coincidence. It's science plus money. So tell me in the comments, who's the hottest villain you secretly rooted for? For me? Nitara from Mortal Kombat? She is beautiful, isn't she?
That screech is a real turn-on.
Unfortunately, she got... And who's the ugliest hero that somehow still pulled it off? Drop your answers below. Folks, until next time, to infinity and beyond.